Welcome to day one of the Piano for Composers Challenge. Our main mission today is to simply use the keyboard as an idea generation machine. And regardless of your skill level, we have different starting points and ways that you can approach this, whether you've barely touched the piano before or you have a bit of experience already. So these are essentially the 3 levels of complexity that you can explore depending on your skill level. At the most fundamental level, you can use a single drone or chord in your left hand and explore melodic movements or patterns in your right hand. So for example, we can stick to A minor, just all white keys, making it very simple. Start with a drone and start playing around with different melodic movements or patterns in your right hand and just get a feel for how the different relationships to the intervals sound. For example, the tritone. And explore different motifs and different melodic movements and just try to move them around a little bit here. And if this is a little bit too easy, feel free to move this around to maybe the F after a little while. So maybe move the hand. And so on. And come up with a very simple musical idea and just explore the feeling of playing simple melodic movements and bass notes or simple chords in your left hand. Now, if you have a little bit more experience, you can also play around with playing simple melodic movements in your right hand and doing chords with just the bass note in your left. For example, like this. And so on, coming up with simple melodic motifs and just simple chords. And here you can explore any chords that you want, but if you feel a little bit stuck or you don't know where to begin, you can just start with some simple chords such as A, G, F, and D. And if you want to do more than just the bass notes and you feel comfortable doing so, feel free to do the full chords, which would be A minor, G major, F major, and D minor. And if these chords are too simple for you, feel free to spice it up. This is all about tailoring this a little bit to your skill level. So this is what that could sound like with the same kind of motif in my right hand. And so on, and just explore simple harmonic and melodic movements in combination. So your goal at the end of the session is to just have a simple melodic theme, regardless if it's just a drone in your left hand and some melodic movements in the right, or if you have something a little bit more developed with chords and developing melodies in your right hand. That's it for today. Once you're done, just record a very simple sketch of the idea in your DAW. It doesn't have to be perfect or to click or anything. Just capture the idea. For some more, we're going to revisit it and look how we can use the piano to further develop ideas and turn them into multiple variations. Now we can use the keyboard to make that a very simple and fun process. So that's it for today. Excited to hear what you create. Share your results in the group, and I'll see you tomorrow.